there, it's Juliet, and I wanted to talk about the upcoming presidential elections. And namely, I hear a lot of people say this, whether it's on talk radio or just my friends, but I hear them often saying, hey, all we need to do is flood the polls. We just need to flood the polls. And this is especially coming from Republicans. They think the answer is to winning the election is to flood the polls. Now, it seems logical, and I certainly agree to that, except I only believe it's part of the answer. The other answer, which seems to go completely unspoken, I don't know if it's like a form of denial of reality or what, but it's more than just flooding the polls. We've got to make sure that there's no voter fraud going on. Now, in a world, when we live in a world of humans, you know, there's always going to be some people that are not doing the right thing, right? We can't like eradicate it 100% as far as I'm aware of. But if there's a way that we could completely, really reduce the incidences of voter fraud, I would feel a lot better, wouldn't you? I would feel safer and more secure that my vote actually counts and that someone can't come behind and just manipulate everything either through a computer program or, maybe some people bringing in extra ballots after hours and trying to, manipulate the data. There's got to be a better way. So one of the things that I wish we could change right away, and let me know what you think, is early voting. Now, I'm not talking about absentee ballot. That's different. That's for like service people. They're overseas and they can't vote in person, so they get to do the absentee ballot. That's perfectly legitimate. I'm referring to early voting. Early voting, okay? Early voting and mailing in ballots. No. There's too much room for error, fraud, everything in that. I do not agree with that. And even though right now, currently, it's the thing to do, it's legal and everything, I personally don't do that. I stand in person with my ID. And on the day of voting, not prior. You don't need to give people who intend to manipulate data any information up front. You don't need to give them an idea of how many votes they need to overcome. Do you see my point? So yeah, even if it's legal, I would recommend that you wait till the day of and you go in person with your ID. That would make me feel more secure if everyone did that, or we changed it back to that. Wouldn't that be nice? So really, I have a question, and my burning question, and I just seeking an answer to is this: how may we make the polling system and voting fair and accurate? All right. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye.